Hey guys, my name is Michael Riney, and today we're going to talk about accessing the equity with inside your homes. So with this newfound equity with inside your homes, with home prices skyrocketing and interest rates at all-time lows, we've been getting the question a lot about, what should I do to utilize this newfound equity? And so there's three things to consider before accessing the equity with inside your homes. And the first one is really just understanding what that payment schedule is going to be, right? Does that new payment fit inside your spending plan? If not, it may not be an avenue that you want to go down. Number two is that amortization schedule is going to reset. So if you're 12 years into a 30-year mortgage and you're going to refinance that home, you're going to be paying a lot of interest if you choose to refinance on a 30-year period. So maybe talking to your mortgage loan officer and seeing if you can stick on a similar amortization schedule would be beneficial. And then lastly are the tax benefits. So if you're going to borrow for anything other than home improvements, then you may lose the tax benefits that are associated with home ownership. And so you'll want to check with your tax advisor before moving forward. Now that we understand some of the things to be aware of, there are a lot of opportunities that are available to you within taking some of that equity with inside the home. And the two options that we see our clients utilize the most are the home equity line of credit, or also called a HELOC, and then the cash out refinance. So the way that a cash out refinance works is you get a new mortgage and it pays off the current balance that you currently owe. And the difference between the new mortgage and your current balance is paid to you in cash. And so you can essentially use that cash for whatever you want. Generally where it makes sense for a cash out refinance is consolidating debt, paying off high interest credit card debt, or utilizing it for a project where you know exactly what the costs are going to be. One thing to note about a cash out refinance is there are closing costs involved. And once you close on that new mortgage, it starts with that new amortization schedule based off of whatever you and your loan officer decide upon. This is the option that resets that amortization schedule. The other option is a little more flexible, and it's called the HELOC, the home equity line of credit. It's similar to a credit card where you have a pool of funds that are available to you, and you can draw down as needed. And so based off of how much you draw down out of that home equity line of credit is based off of what that monthly payment will be. Usually we see that monthly payment be interest only, and then at some point in the future, usually around 10 years, you have to repay that balance in full. So understanding the backside of what that home equity line of credit looks like and making sure that you can pay that back is really important when looking down that road. Where we see people use the home equity line of credit is within, maybe home projects that are going to take a little longer. You're not exactly sure how much they're going to cost, if it's a kitchen or bath remodel, or maybe even starting a new business, right? If you're not sure how much that business is going to cost to start, or you're going to need that cash flow, a home equity line of credit can be that bridge when starting a new business. And the main thing, like we talked about previously, is understanding and making sure that you know how you're going to pay these loans back and that you're not overextending yourself. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Wealthquest. We're happy to help in any way we can.